This advice touched 20 million people. Work harder on yourself. The moment that changes everything. Someone once told me a single sentence that completely changed the trajectory of my life. And I'm not exaggerating. That one idea has since gone on to change the lives of over 20 million people worldwide. Here it is. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Just take a moment to let that sink in. We all know the grind, right? The alarm goes off, the coffee is brewing, and you're already stressed, thinking about the next deadline, the next project, the next impossible demand from your boss, your client, or your business. You put in the hours, you push, you sweat, and you check your bank account later, only to feel like you're on a treadmill that's stuck on the same speed. Here is the unsettling truth that most people refuse to confront. Your job can make you a living, but working on yourself, that can make you a fortune. This video isn't about some crazy get-rich-quick scheme. It's about something deeper, more fundamental. It's about unlocking the version of you that the world can't afford to ignore. It's about mastering a philosophy that transforms your life from a continuous struggle into a magnet for wealth and success. We are going to break down the 4 essential shifts you need to make to stop chasing and start attracting. We're talking about personal growth, mindset shifts, and the true meaning of self-mastery. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you're not really getting ahead, like something invisible is holding you back? If you have, you're about to discover exactly what that something is. Section 1. The hidden law that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. The first major shift is understanding what I call the hidden law of value. You see, most people spend their entire lives trying to climb the ladder of success, only to realize years later that it's leaning against the wrong wall. They work harder, stay later, and commit every waking hour to a job, a company, or a career that is built on their time, not their value. Let's get specific. When you work harder on your job, you are essentially trading hours for income stability. You are maximizing a fixed equation: time in equals paycheck out. This is a necessary step for life, absolutely, but it is a flawed strategy for wealth. But when you work harder on yourself, you are building a new exponential equation. You are investing in skills, mindset, wisdom, and character that make you 10 times more effective in 1 hour than you were before. This is the path that builds life-changing wealth, influence, and financial freedom. The core message here is this: success is not something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming valuable. Think about it. You can't attract abundance and a life of financial freedom with the same mindset, the same habits, and the same lack of discipline that created your current struggle. The moment you decide to pursue personal development, you activate this law. Success is attracted by the person you become. Your energy, your faith in yourself, your ability to communicate, your specialized skills, and, most importantly, your attitude toward challenges. This is where the magic happens. When you grow, everything around you grows. Your business grows, your relationships deepen. Even the way life responds to your efforts changes dramatically. You move from being a consumer of your reality to being a creator of your wealthy reality. So, let me ask you right now, honestly, what are you working harder on right now? Your job or yourself? Section 2. The secret to multiplying your value and your income. The second essential shift is understanding the simple yet profound philosophy articulated best by a great motivator. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. The world doesn't pay you for the time you spend, it pays you for the value you bring. And the more valuable you become, the more life and the market will reward you. This isn't greed. This is simply how a merit-based system works. If you are solving bigger problems for more people, you receive a bigger reward. Let's look at this through a practical lens, using a simple, relatable analogy. Think of yourself as a magnet. Right now, your magnetic field is only strong enough to attract certain people, certain opportunities, and a certain income level. Every time you invest in your mindset for wealth, every time you learn a new skill, every time you refine your character and your communication, you strengthen your magnetic field. Suddenly, opportunities that you used to have to chase start to find you. People want to work with you. Clients want to pay you a premium. Doors open. This is not luck. This is the physics of personal transformation. What does working harder on yourself actually look like? It means deliberately multiplying your value in 4 core areas. 1. Skills and competency. Don't just settle for one job skill. Learn adjacent skills. Become a skilled communicator. Master the art of negotiation. Learn to lead, even if you're not in a management role yet. 2. Clarity and discipline. A disciplined mind is a valuable mind. It makes decisions faster with more confidence and is less prone to emotional, costly mistakes. 3. Cultural understanding and emotional intelligence. The ability to understand people, to empathize, to manage your own emotions under pressure, and to expand your cultural understanding is what separates the transactional worker from the transformational leader. This is how you increase your value in any market. 4. Confidence and presence. A confident person attracts opportunity like light attracts a moth. Confidence comes not from saying I am great, but from knowing, deep down, I am prepared. When you focus on these areas, your worth in the marketplace rises naturally. You don't have to beg for a raise. Your value demands it. If your income or happiness doubled every time you grew as a person, how fast would you start growing? Section 3. The real challenge. The inner work no one talks about. Now we come to the toughest section of the work. The third shift is confronting the fact that the hardest work you'll ever face isn't on the job. It's inside your mind. Empathetic, human, understanding tone. Most people think the world is hard because people are difficult. The economy is rigged, or the system is fundamentally unfair. And while there are external challenges, the honest truth is that the hardest person you will ever have to manage, negotiate with, and lead is yourself. It's easy to clock in and do the job you're paid to do. It's manageable to deal with the inevitable drama of people. But confronting your own fears, your paralyzing habits, your deep-seated insecurities, your crippling self-doubt, that is the real mountain. Think about the simple commitments we break every single day. It's easy to say you'll wake up early to work on your dream until the cold, dark alarm rings at 5 a.m. It's easy to say you'll stay calm and professional until a client or coworker tests your patience and pokes at your ego. It's easy to say you'll believe in yourself until life delivers a heavy blow and gives you every logical reason not to. The job demands 8 hours of labor. Your growth demands a lifetime of self-mastery. But that is precisely where greatness is forged. Not in the comfort of a paycheck, but in the quiet, daily battle to master your own mind, your emotions, and your own discipline. This is the personal growth motivation that fuels true success. This inner work requires a relentless focus on 3 key areas. 1. Cultivate unbreakable discipline. Discipline is the bridge between a goal and its accomplishment. It's choosing what you want most over what you want now. Start small. Master your morning, master your word, master your spending. 2. Develop radical self-awareness. You have to know your own limitations, your triggers, and your blind spots. The unexamined life is a limited life. Get brutally honest about the habits that are costing you money, opportunity, and peace of mind. 3. Practice gratitude and faith under pressure. When things are tough, where does your mind go? Do you spiral into scarcity and blame, or do you choose gratitude for what you do have and faith in your ability to solve the problem? This emotional resilience is the true mark of a successful person. This is the inner work that no one sees, but everyone experiences the results of. The person who succeeds is the one who conquered themselves first. What's one inner habit you know you must change, but keep postponing? Section 4. The transformation, becoming the person success can't resist. This brings us to the ultimate payoff, the 4th and final shift. Imagine for a moment a future version of you. A version that walks into every room with a quiet, undeniable confidence. A person who communicates their ideas with crystal clear clarity, acts decisively on their goals, and radiates a genuine sense of purpose. That isn't some fantasy character reserved for a movie screen. That is who you become when you dedicate your life to self-development. When you commit to working harder on yourself, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, you don't just earn more money, you become more of a force, a leader, and a creator. And when you become more, the world, with all its opportunities and riches, opens its doors and says, "We need you." The world doesn't ultimately belong to the lucky. It belongs to the prepared. It belongs to the ones who, every single day, chose growth over comfort, They chose the uncomfortable truth of self-improvement over the comfortable lie of blaming the world. This powerful philosophy, work harder on yourself than you do on your job, has touched over 20 million people. It is not clever because it is complicated. It is powerful because it is true. Every single person who sincerely applied it changed their life forever. And now, with this truth in your hands, it is finally your turn. What would your life look like 1 year from now if you committed today to working harder on yourself than on anything else? Section 5. Conclusion. The moment you internalize this message and take full responsibility for your growth, everything changes. The struggle stops being a burden and starts becoming a sacred forge. You instantly stop waiting for a breakthrough. You stop blaming the market, the system, or your past. You simply start becoming. The shift is immediate. Every obstacle you face today is no longer a setback. It becomes a teacher. Every difficult conversation is a mirror reflecting where you need to improve your communication. Every single day becomes a focused, deliberate opportunity to multiply your value and build a legacy. This is the great secret of the successful. You were never meant to chase success. You were meant to become it. Bring everything full circle. This powerful, ancient advice, boiled down to 8 words, is the key to your future. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Because when you become the kind of person success can't possibly ignore, when you have the right mindset for wealth, the right discipline, and the right skills, you'll stop fighting for a seat at someone else's table, and you will start building your own. And the best part? That wealthy, fulfilling world will belong to you. If this message, the true, simple power of personal development, touched something deep inside you, I need you to share it. Because someone in your circle, someone out there who is grinding away feeling stuck, needs to hear this today. They need this success motivation. This is the moment for action, not just inspiration. Here's the challenge. In the comments below, tell me what part of this message hit home for you. Was it the hidden law of value? The inner work? Let me know the first small step you're going to take today to work harder on yourself. If you're ready to stop consuming your life and start creating your wealthy reality, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is the space where we build the kind of mindset that turns ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. Remember the mantra that changed 20 million lives. Work harder on yourself, and the world will eventually work for you. Now go get to work on you. See you next time.